Hi, everybody, and good Monday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this 9th day of September, the 9th of the 9th month. And a little wet to start things off this morning. We have a number of scattered showers and weak thunderstorms rolling through. No severe weather threat this morning. These will continue to lift through to the northeast through the day today. So our chances of rain much lower later today, and we'll try to get some sunshine in to warm things up. Now, as I'll kind of go backwards here, you can see the winds will be picking up speed today. It is going to be a rather breezy day across south central, southeast Nebraska, northern portions of Kansas. Back to the west, not really much of a wind out there, and there's actually a divide. There's a trough that's swinging through the western part of the state that'll switch that wind direction around. Now, even though late this afternoon, even though our chances of rain are lower, this model's hinting at some rain trying to stick around. So we're going to at least keep a 20% chance this afternoon in the forecast for the Tri-Cities area. As we get into this evening, things get interesting, and some of those same areas may actually flare back up after 5 o'clock this afternoon. Now, this particular model doesn't, though, at least not much out there. It tries to pop up a little bit of rain activity here, but these areas right here may be worth watching during the early evening hours. If they're able to flare up, severe weather would be a possibility. Later in the night, the chances would get lower and maybe mainly shift to the southeast. And most of us will see just a slim chance of rain after midnight tonight. Most of your day tomorrow looks to be dry. If we see anything, southeastern parts of the area would be the best chance. Maybe a little breezy again tomorrow and into tomorrow evening. Tomorrow night, our best chance of storms will be across northern Nebraska. This model, though, really takes it all across South Dakota for the most part, but most forecast models I've looked at really highlight. Hang on right here. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Try to draw things in here. It's not going to let me draw it in here, so what I'm going to have to do is this right here. Basically, these areas right here are having a chance of some storms, and I know this model's not showing much rolling through there. It has everything north of there, but we're going to have to watch those areas. And even as far south as the Tri-Cities has a chance, but I do think the best chance would be up there in northern portions of Nebraska. And in fact, the Storm Prediction Center agrees as well. Now, before we get to that, though, today's chance of severe weather after 5 o'clock this afternoon, I talked about how that model wasn't showing much, but there is a marginal threat of severe storms out there from northeast to southwest. Large hail and damaging wind gusts would be our biggest threat. I think it would be very isolated severe weather, though I'm not expecting a lot of severe weather this evening. And then tomorrow night, I mentioned northern Nebraska. That's where your best chance of severe storms. Again, that model was showing everything up in South Dakota. The Storm Prediction Center has everything really highlighted in northern Nebraska. And I would agree with the Storm Prediction Center more than that model. I don't know why it's showing it. It's the only one I've seen it. But anywhere north of Interstate 80, but really it's the northern third of the state, I think, that has the best chance of severe storms tomorrow evening. Looking ahead to Wednesday, a cold front is actually going to make its way into the northern part of the state late Wednesday, and that could trigger more strong to severe thunderstorms in northern Nebraska, but they will likely weaken as they push farther to the southeast. And beyond that, might be another severe weather day on Thursday, but I'll let you know where in just a bit here. But let's look at your temperatures for today first off. Lower to mid-80s for high temperatures for today, so seasonable if not slightly above average for this time of the year. Tonight then falling back anywhere from the mid-50s to the near 70 or low 70s from northwest to southeast. We'll go with low and mid-60s in the Tri-Cities area. Tomorrow's temperatures a little warmer. Once again, low and mid-80s, but maybe a few more upper 80s in the southwest. And then as we look towards Wednesday, that's the warmest day of the forecast, at least the next couple of days. Widespread mid and upper 80s and perhaps some lower 90s in the southwest. But I do want to point out there, look to the northwest. A cold front will be making its way southeastward into Nebraska Wednesday and into Wednesday night. That cold front, my terrible attempt at drawing a cold front. I'll just maybe stay away from doing that. But anyway, a cold front, as you can see there, you can see the cooler air in northwest Nebraska behind that line. So that front's going to swing through Wednesday night, bringing a chance of rain and thunderstorms and cooler temperatures for the end of the week. In fact, as you look at the 7-day forecast, again, warming the next 3 days, best chance of rain will be this morning, a lower chance this evening, but there's about a 40% chance this evening for the Tri-Cities area, then down to a 20% chance tomorrow morning. Dry for most of the day tomorrow, and then a 20% chance tomorrow night. Better chances to our north, in northern portions of Nebraska. So you folks that live up in Ord or northward, you'd have a better chance up there. Wednesday, the day is dry, mostly sunny, a breezy day, and it's going to be a little on the warm side, upper 80s. And then Wednesday evening, the chances of rain start to increase up to about maybe a 30 or 40% chance. better chances after midnight. That's when we kick that chance up to about a 60% chance after midnight Wednesday night. But by the time we get into the daytime of your Thursday, most of that rain has cleared out of here and pushed east. So I'm going to go back to mostly sunny skies for your Thursday. And instead of a breezy south wind like we'll see on Wednesday, Thursday more of a breezy northwest wind, bringing those cooler 60s or 70s into the area. So it'll be a cooler day on your Thursday. Now, I already talked about this a little bit, but while it is going to be dry for most of Thursday in the Tri-Cities, you folks that live in eastern Nebraska, there may be another round of severe weather as that frontal boundary is going to take a little more time to push through eastern Nebraska. The Storm Prediction Center has already highlighted parts of eastern Nebraska under a risk of some severe storms. Now, they don't issue out marginals or slights or anything like that this far out, but they have highlighted an area in here, and I'm just going to kind of look it up once again just because I don't have a map to show it that shows it. But the area that they've basically highlighted would include, and I take that back because I hadn't looked at the new update yet. They have taken off that threat for Thursday, but I still think there's a chance for folks in eastern Nebraska, but they actually unhighlighted that area, so I wouldn't even be able to show you anything on a map anyway. But yeah, you folks in eastern Nebraska, watch your Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. The rest of us dry. Friday, a cool start to our morning. Mid-70s for highs on Friday should be a nice way to wrap up the week. Saturday or Friday night and Saturday morning, there's a small chance of storms, not a very good chance. Though I'll just throw in a generic 20% chance for the Tri-Cities area. More than likely we'll miss out. But it will warm up for your Saturday and Sunday back into the 80s. Heading to the Husker game, it's a Saturday evening kickoff. The slimmest of chances of rain. So more than likely going to be on the dry side. You also notice I have a couple of other icons here. Tuesday's the beginning of Husker Harvest Days west of Grand Island, just north and northeast of Wood River. That'll go through Thursday, so the best day to be out there would be Thursday, hopefully as long as things aren't flooded out. But it's going to be a little hotter there for Tuesday and Wednesday. And then also Wednesday there, I have the flag there, the old glory flag, in fact, with the little drum. Well, that's Patriot Day. That basically is the day that 9/11, ever since 9/11, they've called it Patriot Day. So Patriots Day, I take that back. So that's what I have there, the 18th anniversary, hard to believe, of 9/11. So, all right, with that, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you all have a wonderful Monday. Get your week started off right. Otherwise, I will see you again on Tuesday morning at this time. Until then, take care, enjoy your day, and God bless. Bye.